Sunday night, I got my ass kicked. It isn't the first time, and it sure as hell won't be the last time. But I'd have had to been dead if you didn't think I was coming here to be with you tonight. You wanted it, so you got it. This is your brand, and now is your time. So London, England, scream with me, because we are NXT.
For the first time ever, this December, NXT takes over the UK.
You jeopardize his future. You jeopardize my future.
We will get retribution.
Et moi, see you in London.
That's the way I like it, baby. I don't wanna live forever.
I was this close to realizing my dream.
That's right, baby.
When I get my hands on Baron Corbin, I'm gonna break him.
A takeover London, Apollo Nation falls.
Everyone knows my story. Everyone knows that I've had to scratch and claw to get to this NXT Women's Championship, and I've had to beat the very best.
You have been lucky that I didn't get here sooner, because if I did, you would have never been NXT Women's Champion. See you in London, Bayley.
You know, walking into London, I realized I may have invoked something that most people fear.
Joe thinks he knows who I am. But in London, Joe's gonna see a side of Finn Balor that he never knew existed.
But know this, Finn, I'm 100% complete, total monster.
And now, WWE Network presents NXT TakeOver London.
For the first time ever, NXT comes to you live from the United Kingdom inside a sold-out SSG Arena Wembley. This is NXT TakeOver London.
Ask and you shall receive for the first time ever live in prime time in the UK.
Match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Osaka, Japan, Asuka. An enormous response to the woman Triple H called NXT's Silent Assassin. Byron Saxton. Asuka has been around the globe and is one of the most feared competitors in the women's division.
Asuka made her name in Japan, one of the top names, top females to ever step inside the ring over the last 10 years. You see from her outfit, her afflictive striking ability, one of the most dangerous females we have ever seen.
What an event here in London. Corey Graves, NXT prime time in the UK.
It is so exciting to have TakeOver in London live. This is going to be an awesome night.
And her opponent, accompanied in the ring by Dana Brooke, from Melbourne, Australia, Emma! Emma and Dana Brooke have done their absolute best to make sure that Asuka has felt as unwelcome as possible ever since she first arrived here at NXT. And Corey Graves 3 weeks ago, Asuka was set to go one-on-one with Dana in a TakeOver Respect free match.
Evan, as it all turned out to be a well-laid plan by Dana Brooke and Emma. Asuka looking straight on at Dana, and from behind, from the crowd, here comes Emma. Nothing says unwelcome like an Emma lock.
That just goes to show you the threat that Asuka brings to the dance. Emma and Dana Brooke trying to use a numbers advantage to get one over on Asuka. I'm gonna tell you what, last week, things didn't quite go as planned. Emma and Dana Brooke decided we're gonna try and distract Asuka, but instead Asuka said, hey ladies, I got a little preview for what may happen to you tonight at TakeOver.
The look on Emma's face and Dana's face, Corey, I think pretty much said it all. They could just stand there with their jaws on the ground after that huge kick by Asuka.
I don't think anyone was surprised more than Dana Brooke and Emma after this. We knew she was a dangerous striker, but Asuka put it on full display right in front of these two. I have a feeling we might see something similar tonight.
Listen to the NXT universe here tonight. You'd expect a rowdy, loud, boisterous crowd here tonight in London.
Asuka almost ended it early.
Yeah, this is also personal for Emma. I mean, if you remember, Emma sort of helped found the reputation that the women's division has here at NXT. About 3 years ago, as Emma and Paige to crown the first ever women's champion, so she takes personal to the fact that Asuka's received so much praise.
She's got an opportunity to earn herself some praise tonight in London.
You see almost that playful side of Asuka. She's been almost devilish in the way that she's teased both Dana Brooke and Emma.
Yeah, it sort of eases you in. When Asuka flashes that smile, you think everything's going to be okay, and then she turns your body into a pretzel.
Well scouted there by Emma. Into the cover, quick kick out. Byron, we were talking before, and you made the comment that Emma almost feels like she wants to protect her territory, something that she feels she helped build.
Again, you know, Emma didn't like the fact that, as she put it, the red carpet was rolled out for Asuka. You know, such a high-profile signing to the women's division here in NXT. So Emma figured, you know what, we're going to do a welcoming committee. We're going to show her that she doesn't belong.
Look at the technical savvy of Asuka, never letting go of that hammerlock. One of the reasons she's so incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, I spoke to Dana Brooke, former WWE superstar Funaki earlier on today, and he told me that's the key with Asuka. I mean, how much film she studies, how much she tries to break down what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, and capitalize.
I'm going to say, you can hear Dana Brooke on the outside of the ring there cheering on Emma. How much of a distraction could that be for Asuka?
Maybe not much. Emma's in danger here.
Emma's struggling to get to the bottom rope and is finally able to get her toe on that bottom rope to break the hold.
Yeah, how much damage was already done?
Vicious arm lock.
Here we go.
And now Asuka laying in those vicious kicks. Running hip attack from the apron.
Asuka's having fun out there.
Take another look at this. Wow.
Well, you mentioned, yeah, Dana Brooke being at ringside. There's no intimidation factor.
Dana Brooke and Emma may have the numbers advantage at ringside, but you got to wonder what's going through the mind of Emma when the entire NXT universe here in London seems to be behind Asuka.
Especially when they're chanting for your demise.
Oh, look at Emma. That's exactly what I was talking about with Dana Brooke on the outside. She provided just enough of a distraction to allow Emma to catch her breath. And now Emma's taking over.
frustration, some of that disdain that Emma has for Asuka.
That disdain and frustration served Emma well to this point, though. Since her change in attitude, she's got that mean streak, and it's led to a lot of wins.
Cover, hook of the leg, Emma for the victory and a kick out.
You gotta believe, as tumultuous and difficult as this road has been for Emma and Dana Brooke to kind of get Asuka out of the picture, if Emma somehow earns a win here tonight, I mean, imagine what this does to skyrocket her career.
Emma with a submission maneuver applied. Tremendous pressure on the shoulders of Asuka.
You take away those arms, that's some of Asuka's strongest weapons, that striking ability.
What we've seen so far from this matchup is just a sampling of the tremendous athletic ability of the women here at NXT. Uh-oh, shoulders are down here. Emma trying to put Asuka away as he can power out.
Hey, Corey, you can vouch for this. Emma's strategy very wise here. Keep Asuka close. Don't allow any distance.
You're absolutely right. You keep the distance close, you take away the striking ability, but Asuka is so versatile. She's got submission skills that are second to none. A little kick of her own there.
Emma hooks the leg and a kick out at 2. Asuka trying to feed off the energy of the NXT universe here in London.
We've talked in the past about how maybe Emma underestimated Asuka, but I think Emma's proven here tonight that maybe on the surface she told people, you know what, Asuka's not a big deal, but she did her homework too. She knew that this was going to be a fight.
Look out, backslide. Backslide into the cover, and Emma able to stay alive. Oh, wow, what a clothesline. And that could be enough. Kick out by Asuka at 2.
Barely. Emma may be able to capitalize on that. Let's take another look at this.
Right out of the backslide. And vicious. Short arm clothesline, Emma. Clearly put away Asuka.
It's becoming a situation where we're asking the question, who can hit who harder?
Every time Emma strikes Asuka, it only seems to enrage Asuka. Seems to give her energy, seems to give her new life, Byron.
Is she enraged or in pain? I mean, kind of hard to decipher here. Emma's been doing a number on Asuka for a while now. Oh, wow. Dana ever stop talking?
I don't think so. But again, Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka trying to find a way to will herself back on. Oh, wow.
That's just going to make Asuka even more angry.
Yeah, but look at how the confidence of Emma seems to improve.
Spoke too soon. Missile drop kick at Asuka.
That'll take your confidence away.
Asuka bought herself some time, but she's still a long way from her feet right now.
Critical moment in this matchup. Who will get to their feet first? Emma wasting little time.
I'm really kind of surprised how, I was going to say Emma's continued dominance, but I can't speak too too soon with Asuka.
Oh man, here comes all those kicks, the strikes. Asuka. Forearms.
Goodness.
Oh!
Emma has awakened something in Asuka. And it's not good. Asuka proved here she can take a lot of punishment, but she can dish it out, and she's doing so right now on Emma.
The most feared striker. Ooh, in the women's division.
Emma caught the leg.
Asuka misses with the spinning back fist. Jackknife cover, and Asuka able to stay alive.
Oh, she didn't miss that one.
Once more.
This Asuka is something else.
Running hip attack. Into the cover. And just getting her shoulder up at 2.5. Emma stays in this matchup, but for how long?
Yeah, how long is the question? Such a multifaceted offense from Asuka. Got Emma reeling.
Emma creating some distance out of desperation there.
Asuka had her lined up.
Uh-oh.
Dilemma.
Good girl, Emma! Good girl! You stay on her! You stay on her!
Gosh, butterfly suplex into the turnbuckle. Asuka's in a lot of trouble right now.
Doing a tremendous amount of damage to Asuka.
Winner! 1, 2, 3!
Emma might have it. Oh!
Barely kicking out.
Right back into the cover. Hooks the leg in. Asuka again.
You know,
Stays alive.
a lot of people coming into this match believe this is going to be lopsided in Asuka's favor. But you see, that's one prime example why Emma really has Asuka in a dangerous, dare I say, dire position right now in this matchup.
Pretty effective combination by Emma.
Absolutely, she came within an eyelash of pulling out the victory, but there's still a lot of fight left in Asuka.
Do the dirty work! You got this! Nice! Finish her!
No.
Break her!
This could be the beginning of the end for Asuka.
Oh, game over! Game over!
Oh, Asuka. Asuka reversed it. Oh, no! Emma in a tremendous amount of pain.
She's got that ankle locked in tight.
Emma's got to get to the rope fast.
Nowhere for Emma to go. Trying to bridge up on her hands to ease the pain. German suplex. Right to the jaw. Cover and a kick out.
How did Emma kick out of that one?
You got to give it to Emma, even if it's instinct. The ability to kick out after a knee strike like that is incredibly impressive.
You've seen this before. You know what Asuka's gonna mind.
Uh-oh.
Asuka lock on the way.
Emma trying to fight it. She knows if she goes down, she's in big trouble.
Asuka can't get those hands locked.
Asuka's trying to find a way. Emma doing everything she can. Oh,
Referee's down. What's Emma motioning for?
I don't like this.
Dana
what was that?
threw something in there.
Dana Brooke threw something in the ring.
Nice, Emma. Nice. Nice, Emma. You use that. You use that, Emma.
Oh, no. Hold on, Emma from behind. Rolling off Asuka. Shoulders down. Asuka lock. Asuka lock.
Emma's squirming. Emma's desperate.
Sarah Emma hanging in there. The Asuka lock.
Get Dana out of there.
In tight in the other referee. Dana.
Emma just tapped out, but the ref didn't see it.
The referee with his attention turned to Dana Brooke. Emma tapped out.
Come on.
Dana Brooke did her job, causing a distraction. Emma's got that.
Oh! What a kick!
Here is your winner, Asuka!
You know what, guys? Emma and Dana Brooke, they had it coming. They tried everything they could. They had the opportunity once again to try to utilize a numbers game, but Asuka just showed the world how good she really is.
Let's take another look at this. Asuka seemingly has the match win. Emma tapping out, but the referee distracted with Dana Brooke. Dana gets tossed.
And watch Emma try to take advantage, but Emma, you forgot who you're messing with. One of the most dangerous strikers we've ever seen in the women's division. And that is why Asuka has her hand raised tonight.
Showcase of what the women in NXT are all about. A tremendous victory here in London to kick off TakeOver. Oh, Johnny Saint.
Check it out, guys. Johnny Saint, UK wrestling legend from the world of sport days. One of the most amazing technical wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. We're glad to have you here, sir.
Guys, earlier today, as we first saw in the NXT pre-show, there is Finn Balor making his way into the arena with so much on his mind. A huge title defense tonight against Samoa Joe.
And speaking of Samoa Joe, there he is, looking stone-faced, cold-blooded. I'll tell you what, guys, that could be your next NXT champion.
We want to say thank you to Motorhead for Ace of Spades, the official theme for NXT TakeOver London. Check out their new album, Bad Magic, available right now on iTunes and Spotify.
And right now we turn our attention to the NXT Tag Team titles in a rivalry that kicked into overdrive when Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder attempted to end the careers of one of NXT's most beloved tag teams, Enzo and Cass.
We have been doing this longer than any team in NXT history.
Don't wanna live as an untold story. Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you. I don't fear you.
We can walk it like we talk it, blindfolded.
Listen to the ovation for Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Without question, the most popular tag team in all of NXT.
We know who we are, and we know where we are going.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Dash and Dawson. Oh, man.
When we saw Colin laying on the mat, screaming and crying in pain, begging us not to rip his knee to shreds, he didn't look so big to me.
No. Austin Dash, he's too out of control.
How you doing, huh?
Have you thought about the consequences of those actions?
Ever since we've won this hardware, okay, we've been telling everybody that will listen to us we're the absolute best tag team on this planet.
These two have taken their aggression, their nastiness, and their willingness to do whatever it takes to a whole new level.
It's like these guys come out here just to hurt people because they enjoy it.
Anybody that steps up, we're going to put down.
Dash and Dawson at NXT TakeOver London. We will walk out NXT Tag Team Champions.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide son, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Carmella, and she's hot as hell, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room, how you doing?
Enzo's inspired an entire subculture in London. They call them chavs for the worst kind of people.
London! How you doing?
Dawson, Dash, we can assure you that there will be pieces of us left in this ring when this match is over. You wanted a fight? Well, you got a fight. But the difference between you and me and Big Cass, if I had a pound for every time me and Big Cass got knocked down and didn't get back up, I'd have 0 pounds.
Dawson and Dash, I promise you, you will not walk out the same way that you walked in. And we will walk out the NXT Tag Team Champions! And prove to everybody here and everybody around the world that there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you.
Byron, you can't deny a much more serious side lately from Enzo and Cass.
Enzo and Cass know it's go time. No turning back. You got to win those tag team titles.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 465 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder.
Dash Wilder tweeted earlier today, the Revival rolls in to take over London tonight. Tickle Me Enzo and Big Bird Cass will do what they do best, talk a lot and lose.
I completely agree. Dash and Dawson, without a doubt, the best tag team in NXT, maybe the entire world. These guys are a throwback to the days of the Brainbusters, to the Midnight Express. They are dangerous, and I enjoy everything they do.
You talk about polar opposites in tag teams. Talk to Dawson and Dash, they'll tell you, hey, we don't fight for cheers. We just fight to feed our bank accounts.
About the NXT Tag Team titles, the challengers, Enzo and Cass, the champions, Dawson and Wilder. Pinfall or submission. Wait for the titles to change hands in this matchup. Have Enzo and Cass.
You're damn right!
They found the one thing that maybe they lacked by that is that extra spark, that extra seriousness.
Well, listen, I mean, you got a relationship with Enzo and Cass. They've known each other since they were 15 years old. They know everything about each other. And when that injury came down to Big Cass and they felt that their tag team future was dead, yeah, that flipped the light bulb on for them a little bit. They realized, you know what, maybe we got to change something about how we go about our business to achieve that next level of greatness here in NXT, and that is the NXT Tag Team titles.
Dawson and Wilder captured the NXT Tag Team titles, defeating the Vaudevillains back on November the 11th in a decision that shocked the NXT universe.
Listen to these people.
Sold out here in London.
Enzo needs to worry less about pandering to the crowd here in London and worry about the beatdown he's about to receive.
Pandering, he's feeding off the energy.
He didn't even know where England was until he got there on the plane.
Dawson down for the cover, trying to put Enzo away and kick out. And a quick tag made to Dash Wilder.
This tag team wrestling at its finest. Dash and Dawson, no wasted movement. They'll maximize the 5 count, which is why they're exactly in the position they're in.
Yeah, the Dash and Dawson change the temperature of this tag team division. The way they fight, the rules they follow, which are very few.
Dawson and Wilder have talked about, in their words, a tag team revival here in NXT.
Oh, wow. Wow. Some new offense there from Enzo.
Planting Wilder face first into the mat. For the cover. And kick out. Let's take another look.
Just takedown from Enzo Amore. Tell you what, Big Cass in here to continue the onslaught.
Size difference.
I'll tell you what, that look in Big Cass's eyes is something you don't want to see from any man, let alone one that stands 7 feet tall.
When you sit on the shelf and you wonder whether or not you're ever going to be able to step inside that ring again, that'll change you.
Devastating knee injury at the hands of Dawson and Wilder. Sat on the sidelines for close to a month. Byron, many people wondered whether or not Cass would ever be the same.
Well, I don't think he is the same. I think that's a good thing. Oh, that's not a
out
good
of the
thing.
way. You hear the sound of Wilder's hand hitting that ring post?
Yeah.
saying recently that this match is, yes, about the titles, but also about family. Enzo saying he, Cass, Carmella, where would they all be without each other?
They'd be in the streets.
Question.
All three of them would be in the streets.
Why would you say something like that?
Look on the face of Cass.
This universe is something else. Man, I've heard like 3 or 4 different chants already.
Cass turning his attention to Scott Dawson. That allows Wilder to take advantage.
Unfortunately for Cass and Enzo, the Beatles weren't expert tag team wrestlers.
That's a situation you don't want if you're Big Cass now. This is where the tag team champions thrive.
We talked about the new mean streak, the aggression from Cass and Enzo. Dash and Dawson are aggressive every day of their lives.
Isolate and dominate.
Like pit bulls.
Forget this match is for the NXT Tag Team titles. Cass and Enzo, the challengers. Oh! Wow. Perhaps the elder statesmen of the tag team division here in NXT, but they have yet to capture the goal.
Whoa.
Big Cass single-handedly taking out the tag champs.
I think we're gonna get a little air Enzo.
Please no.
Dawson scurries out of the ring.
Great ring awareness by the tag champs. They knew they were in bad trouble. Got a regame plan.
I'm not sure they're gonna get far. Enzo! Launched over the top rope. Don't come with us. I told you, you can see it in Enzo, you can see it in Cass. These two men know it's time for a change in their careers.
Enzo slingshot over the top. Dawson desperately holding on to the top rope. You're right. Wilder's the legal man. Enzo doesn't realize it.
Now he does.
Looks like Enzo kind of caught his head on that bottom rope. Great strategy by the tag champs, just biding their time, taking their time, adjusting their game plan. Remember, Enzo and Cass have to beat Dash and Dawson. Dash and Dawson have the champion's advantage.
3, 4.
Enzo's gonna get to his feet.
5. 6. Come on, Enzo.
Enzo struggling to get back to his feet. The referee getting awfully close to the 10 count.
9.
Get back in.
Here it comes. Here's where Dash and Dawson excel. They're like sharks in blood water.
They found their weak point. The left shoulder of Enzo Amore. And the tag team champions are going to work.
Everything you do to decimate that one body part of your opponent, you're right. Dawson and Dash will take advantage every time.
Suplex right out of the arm. Cover. How much damage did that do to Enzo's arm?
Double up. Dawson was able to hold on to the hammerlock into a Northern Lights suplex. Double up the damage.
Notice how quickly, as soon as Dawson even sensed Enzo trying to crawl over to his corner, bringing him back.
Kick out by Enzo. Enzo desperate to get over to his corner, tagging Big Cass.
How helpless is Cass right now? All he can do is just sit back and watch. Nothing he can do to help out Enzo.
Dash and Dawson have effectively cut the ring in half. Enzo might as well be in Scotland right now.
Dawson told our broadcast colleague Tom Phillips they want to break Cass's leg and send Enzo back in the overhead bin. Tremendous damage to the left arm of Enzo Amore, trying to end it right now. Hooks the leg, and Enzo finds the will to kick out.
I think you can really attribute this aggressive style of Dash and Dawson to all the months they were overlooked here in NXT. All the months they were in the background. No one took them seriously. Now here they are just teeing away on the most popular tag team in the history of NXT.
Well, Dash and Dawson aren't worried about being the most popular. They don't
Slingshot suplex, cover! Dawson for the win, and a kick out at 2 Shades of Tully Blanchard.
You always hear him talking about nothing fancy, no flips, just fists, and it's working out really well right now.
And how long have Enzo and Cass felt like they've maybe been overlooked? They've been part of NXT since the very beginning.
Cass is 7 feet tall. No one overlooks.
Yeah, it's not a case of being overlooked, but what it has been a case of is, these guys will always be lauded for being entertaining, fun to watch, but they want to be legitimate, and you don't become legitimate until you're the tag team champions.
The tag team titles are on the line in this matchup.
Enzo with a huge desperation knee lift.
Yeah, but Enzo's a long ways away from Big Cass.
Carmella cheering on her boys.
Almost there.
Tag made to Wilder. Was the tag made to Big Cass? No.
Tag was made. Uh-oh.
Oh, gourd buster.
That's it.
Hey! No,
Referee didn't see the tag between Dash and Dawson.
Wilder into the cover and a kick out by Enzo.
Great officiating.
Right back into the cover.
But notice how quick Dawson got out of the ring and Dash got back in. They didn't waste time. They knew they lost a valuable second with the referee not catching the tag.
Oh, Dash and
That's
Dawson
tag
are
team
well
wrestling
aware.
and it's fine.
They're well aware of how much a threat Enzo and Cass are to those tag team titles.
And they completely devalue Enzo, that low-life play, take it to the pawn shop.
The NXT universe would be extremely
Enzo with a huge DDT.
If there was ever a moment, that moment is now for Enzo Amore to make the tag.
Tags are made. Big Cass. Unloading on Dawson. Uh-oh. Misses with the big boot. New tag team champions here. No. Wilder in to break up the cover. Chop block. That's the bad left knee. The bad left knee of Big Cass.
Dawson and Wilder did not forget what they did to Cass. They're gonna prey on this. Thanks for coming, Cass.
This is the worst case scenario. This is the last thing Cass needs in this situation, in this matchup, for that knee to become a factor again.
Oh, look at this submission here.
Cass with nowhere to go.
It's a matter of time. Cass has got to tap out. If he wants to wrestle a match ever again, he should tap out.
The stakes are too big. Cass knows how big the stakes are, how big this opportunity is that may never come again.
Look how Cass is positioned as well. Here comes Enzo.
Wow.
Turned inside out.
In the meantime, Cass is still stuck.
Cass trying to reach out to the ropes, but reaching out towards one of his opponents.
Take a look at this. Scott Dawson, ever vigilant from the apron, taking out Enzo's attempt to break up that submission. Look at Cass, though.
Cass trying to will himself up, trying to suck it up.
He's trying to knock himself out because he's in so much
trying
pain.
to knock himself out. He's trying to survive.
Cass able to grab hold of the bottom rope to break the hold.
All right, break it.
Back it up. He's on the road. Knock that off.
Enzo and Cass can capture the tag team titles by pinfall or submission if somehow Cass can stay in this.
Uh-oh, this is what did it.
No. This is what put Cass out of action for close to a rope, but Enzo pushing Dawson off.
Thank goodness for Enzo.
Big Cass from behind. And Wilder able to kick out.
This time, big boot! Here comes Enzo! Enzo to the top! Enzo!
Scott Dawson with the last-minute save. Oh, come on! You don't need to touch Carmella. Come on now.
Whoa, back elbow there by Carmella.
Yeah, how about that, Dawson?
Taking matters into her own hands. Cass went hard into the ring post.
Who's the legal man?
Enzo is legal, and I believe Wilder's legal. Not from the top. Wilder's a legal man. Wilder and Dawson retain.
Here are your winners and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder.
How close are Enzo and Cass? What does the official do? That's ridiculous. We're talking about a champion's advantage.
What are you blaming the officials for? That was tag team expertise right there, Saxton.
Oh, come on. It was a legal double team, Corey. You know that.
We thought that this was it. We thought we would see brand new tag team champions. But watch. Enzo with the cover, and there's Scott Dawson.
Yeah, assist number one.
Great vigilance on the part of Dawson. He knew the titles were in jeopardy, and he stopped it from happening, and nothing brought it to a screeching halt like this. Enzo might as well have jumped off the Tower of London, because he wasn't getting up from that one.
Once again, these two, Dash and Dawson, find a way to hold on to the NXT Tag Team titles.
The tag team revival rolls on with Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder at the helm. And we want to send a special thanks to the Struts, the NXT Loud artists, for their song, Could Have Been Me, from the album Have You Heard? It's one of the official themes of TakeOver London, and you can get it right now on iTunes and Spotify.
Now the NXT Women's Champion Bayley smiling as she arrives to the arena with her close friend Carmella, but will Bayley be smiling once she squares off with the most powerful woman we've ever seen in NXT?
Most girls take what they're given in life. Lucky for me, I'm not most girls. I am more than you think I am. Power.
Nia Jax dominating at will.
Beauty. Passion.
She is an unbelievable athlete, unlike any other diva we've seen here in NXT.
Desire.
Nia Jax was unfazed.
Greatness.
Who can stop Nia Jax?
Nia Jax is out there having fun. She's got $1 million smile, and she's as dangerous as the day is long.
Taking her time, surveying every ounce of damage that she inflicts. There's almost like a soothing confidence with Nia Jax. Once she steps in between those ropes, that power speaks for itself.
I don't know any diva that can match her as far as the strength goes.
Cool, collected, powerful, and confident.
Greatness is my destiny.
And what an event it has been so far here tonight in London, England at the SSE Wembley Arena. Oh, what a week it has been as well for NXT, wrapping up a week-long tour here in the United Kingdom. And Well, what a groundbreaking event it has been, and I'll tell you what, the NXT Universe has come out in full force over the past week.
Yeah, places like Newcastle, Cardiff, Wales, Glasgow, Scotland. You truly see the reach of the NXT Universe all over the world.
And a sold-out NXT Universe here tonight in London, 10,079 here inside the SSE Arena.
Nice job.
Well, what a matchup this is going to be. You can sure that it's going to be a brawl. As I'll tell you what, it all started when Apollo Crews eliminated Baron Corbin in a #1 Contenders Battle Royal. From there, Corbin made it his mission to ruin anything that Apollo Crews got his hands on.
Baron Corbin interrupted what seemed to be an instant classic between Crews and Finn Balor for the NXT title, absolutely laying waste to Apollo Crews.
Yeah, but Apollo Crews said, you know what, I can return the favor. Corbin was set to face off with Ty Dillinger, and we saw a side of Apollo Crews we have never seen before, just unleashing on Baron Corbin. In fact, so much so, that Corbin was forced to retreat.
Wolf ready to tear apart Apollo Crews here tonight in London.
That is a man who is only concerned about his own existence.
Crews said last week prior to that tag team matchup when he teamed with Finn Balor. He said he wanted to take care of things that night so he could focus on getting back to where he wanted to be, and that was in a title match with Balor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 240 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Tell you what, Rich, Apollo Crews wins this match, he could find himself in a title match further down the line.
Yeah, but he better not be thinking about anything in the world but Baron Corbin tonight.
Man who has prided himself on being the most complete superstar.
We saw in the footage just a little while ago, Baron Corbin retreating after that attack by Apollo Crews. And Braves, I know that you were shocked to see Corbin, I don't want to say running away, but he was backing off.
I don't think I've ever seen the Lone Wolf retreat like that. You could see it in Cruz's eyes. I mean, it was evident that guy was as angry as I've ever seen any man. Maybe it was a smart move by Corbin to retreat, catch his breath, and now he is ready to stop the rise of Apollo Crews.
Corbin tweeted earlier today, tonight I tear apart #Apollo Nation, and there's nothing he or anyone can do about it.
Interested to see how this one plays out. Corbin's got the size advantage, but I don't know for the first time in a long time that he has a strength advantage. Crews is one of the strongest members of the entire roster.
How you feel, strong, he's quick.
You can go back home.
Incredibly agile.
Look at this.
There's so much right now.
Come on, Corbin. Come on.
Said it at the outset, we expect this matchup to be a brawl.
Corbin taking his time, recomposing himself.
You gotta remember, Corbin's the one who took away Apollo Crews' opportunity. The first moment he walked onto the scene here on NXT, he said, I want to be a champion. He said, I'm not stopping for anyone. And then came in Baron Corbin to throw him off his course.
Baron Corbin doesn't want to stop for anybody. Corbin feels he deserves every bit of adulation that Apollo Crews has received since he got here. And it's hard to argue with.
Well, he should act a little bit better.
Listen, Baron Corbin might not have spent his life traveling around the globe to become a wrestler, but the fact is, since arriving in NXT, he has worked as hard as anybody.
Yeah, but you know, Apollo Crews treats people with respect, and that goes a long way in this industry.
Corbin lifting the knee into Apollo Crews and now taking advantage. Byron, like you said, Corbin has no respect for what anybody has done in this business.
That's what he'll tell you. He believes
from a football background.
Believes he's an agent who decides your fate. Yeah, he doesn't care what you've done.
Listen, you guys can harp on respect all you want, but it's about winning titles. It's about making money. It doesn't matter who likes you, who doesn't like you.
As we said, Apollo Crews with his eye on the NXT Championship. You wonder, is he looking past Baron Corbin?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Apollo Crews is a very driven individual.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Very focused individual. Whatever the task at hand that needs to be accomplished, he is all in.
Oh, yes! Crews crashed into the ring steps on the way down.
That was a nasty landing.
Let's take another look.
Apollo Crews, yeah, watch this. Look at the height of Apollo. Crashing down those steel steps.
Did he catch his forehead?
You came in.
They have.
You should have stayed in Ring of Honor. You should have stayed in little gyms and home with your parents.
There's some of that blatant disrespect we talk about with Corbin.
I'm not going to tell you
all
again,
the years
Seth.
that Apollo Crews has cut
It's not about
earned his wings to get here.
Maybe he should have stayed there. You heard what Corbin said. This isn't about
You don't think Apollo Crews deserves to be here in NXT?
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about deserving. You're over here ranting and raving about respect. Samoa Joe said earlier tonight he threw away a 10-year friendship because of a title. That's what Corbin's doing. They're of the same mindset.
I told you should have stayed home. You should have stayed in the States. Not even have shown up.
Remember, it was the fact that Baron Corbin lost that #1 Contenders Battle Royal, being eliminated by Apollo Crews, and Corbin took away the opportunity that Apollo Crews had waited his entire life for. What a nasty shot there by Corbin, who is firmly in control.
Corbin just couldn't stomach it. Corbin couldn't stomach the fact that he wasn't the one getting the title opportunity.
He did something about it. He couldn't stomach it. He didn't like it, so he's trying to change it. He's trying to beat Apollo Crews out of the position. How's that for respect, Saxton? It's the manly way to handle things. You don't like something, you do something about it.
Yeah. In whose world?
The real world.
He was able to power out. Biding his time.
Slow, methodical pace does Corbin a lot of good, where he can't take his time and pick his spots.
Smart strategy by Corbin, trying to slow down Apollo Crews.
Of course. Crews, once he gets rolling, he's almost impossible to stop him. Corbin's done a great job to this point to keep him from getting his game rolling.
Would you argue that Apollo Crews is probably the more well-rounded athlete in this matchup?
I mean, Apollo Crews is one of the most amazing athletes on the planet Earth, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to beat Baron Corbin.
Sometimes there's no replacement for a good right hand.
Corbin, a former Golden Gloves boxing champion. I mean, those talk about the educated strikes of Asuka. Corbin's hands are registered weapons.
That's coming from a man who stands 6'8", almost 300 pounds.
Corbin just seems to enjoy the taunting from the crowd.
He doesn't care.
Soaks it in.
He's not out there to entertain the people.
Right, he relishes in that environment where he can get under your skin.
Cruz caught. Oh, hold on, Apollo Cruz, small package, and Corbin able to kick out. But Cruz finding his second win. Oh! Cruz may have done some damage to his back after being launched into the turnbuckles.
Corbin's taking an awful lot of time here.
Corbin's drinking it all in. He's enjoying this. He wanted this. This is the situation he asked for. He wanted a one-on-one match with Apollo Crews to bring an end to
Apollo wanted this just as bad. Apollo even said, we're going to find out who the man really is between us.
Nasty backbreaker. And now Corbin applying tremendous pressure. Look at that, the hand under the chin.
You attack that lower back of a guy like Apollo Crews, that's going to affect his leaping ability. That's going to affect his power game. It's going to force Apollo Crews to have to adjust his style.
Crews desperate to get out of this predicament. A couple of big knee lifts.
I might have rocked Baron Corbin a little bit.
Cruz able to slip through, launches Corbin to the outside. Baron back to his feet. Cruz out of the way.
Double leg.
Taking down the lone wolf, and Cruz pounding away. Another double leg takedown, and Cruz vicious.
You said it was going to be a fight, Corey.
Unrelenting in his assault on Baron Corbin, and Corbin scrambling.
Once again, like we saw a couple weeks ago, Corbin, just for the moment, not wanting any piece of Apollo Crews.
Just recomposing himself.
Trying to recompose himself now. Corbin wanted this. Well, he also created this. He created this new side of Apollo Crews, this new aggression.
That agility of Cruz.
Takes down Corbin.
And think about that. Moonsault off the apron, yet Apollo Crews still has got to be favoring that lower back, but he was somehow able to avoid that pain, at least temporarily.
Couple of big clotheslines by Cruz. Running splash. Oh, deep six. Corbin for the win. Oh, Cruz able to kick out. Man, that was close.
Just as soon as Apollo Crews got things going, got a little momentum by his side, that's what makes Baron Corbin so dangerous. It will stop you immediately in your tracks.
And you talk about the momentum Cruz had going. Corbin uses Cruz's own momentum against him to plant him into the mount. Deep six. Disdain in the face of Baron Corbin.
It's clear Corbin has made it very clear. He thinks Apollo's
End of
back
days.
for failure.
What a counter by Apollo Crews.
This could be it.
Cruz trying to put Corbin away. Kick out.
Wow, what an innovative escape from the end of days.
Into a standing moonsault.
And that kick, the kick's what did the damage. Take another look at this. Wham! Right in the ear of Corbin.
And almost like, while Apollo Crews immediately realized, I've got to do something quick. This could be my opportunity to win this matchup.
Seconds away from meeting the end of days. A beautiful counter, a beautiful kick, a beautiful standing moonsault. Crews trying to take control, but how smart is Corbin right there grabbing hold of the ropes, or is he desperate?
Brilliant.
Oh, man. You say, Byron, sometimes there's nothing like a right hand?
Yeah, or two.
Oh, Crews going for that big power bomb, maybe. Corbin hanging on. Crews looking for that power bomb he's been using, that sit-out throw power bomb.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin!
What a victory for Corbin in hostile territory against one of the fastest rising stars in NXT. What a win for the Lone Wolf.
I gotta agree with you, Corey. Corbin took the offense. I mean, look at this.
Apollo was looking for that sit-out powerbomb, that toss powerbomb he's been using. Walked right in to the end of days.
Same fate that so many other superstars before him have suffered. But take nothing away from the fight that we saw from Apollo Crews. Bad back and all. He left his heart out in that ring.
You don't have to like him. He may never be your favorite, but tonight, London, all hail the big bad wolf, Baron Corbin.
Away from stealing the victory. So Corbin met him with the end of days here in London.
What drives me is the idea that I can do something larger than myself. It's about proving people that believe in me. I want to prove them right.
If it's competition you're looking for, it's competition you're gonna get, homeboy.
Zayn escapes, stacks up Cesaro for the win. Oh my goodness! We will be talking about this debut for a long time.
We're gonna get to know each other pretty well.
My focus and the focus of everybody in the back is the same, and that's to become the next NXT champion.
Sami Zayn just wrote the perfect book of passion. If you have a goal to achieve, you give it everything you have in your system and you put it forth on the biggest stage of your career.
It was in that moment that I realized that this could be whatever we wanted it to be. And without a doubt in my mind, this is the place to be.
I ain't finished, not by a long shot. My goal is to come back better than ever. Time is gonna heal. And when it does, watch, because all you gotta do is do you. Do it better than anyone else. And the proof is right here.
Now it's been nearly half a year, but Sami's coming back.
Sami Zayn is a special human being, man. Can't wait to see him back.
Right now, let's hit it to our broadcast colleague, Greg Hamilton, who caught up with Nia Jax earlier today.
Nia Jax, thank you so much for joining us. Now, tonight you face Bayley for the NXT Women's title in what is the biggest match of your career. What's your strategy going into this match against the Bayley, who, since winning the NXT Women's Championship, hasn't lost to anyone?
Greg, my strategy is simple. I'm going to do to Bayley what I've been doing to any woman who stepped in the... You looking at something? Like I was saying, Greg, I'm gonna do to Bayley what I have done and what I will do to any woman that gets in my path. Dominate and destroy.
Well, guys, without question, Bayley faces her toughest challenge yet. But if there's one thing we know about Bayley, if there's one thing we've seen over the years, overcoming the odds is the foundation of Bayley's success at NXT.
This idea has been stuck in my mind since I can remember. Once I'm holding up that championship belt, I can finally smile and say that I did it. When I lie down at night, as I'm faced with answering this essay question, I've always came up with the same answer. It's not just something that I wanted to do, it's something that I have to do. I want to be the women's champion.
So right now, it is all about the NXT Women's Championship. Bayley has done it! Bayley is your new NXT Women's Champion!
The maturation of an 11-year-old girl who had a dream.
Becoming the NXT Women's Champion was not an easy road for me. And I'm quickly learning keeping the NXT Women's Championship is just as hard.
Little fairy tales.
I want to be the best.
Don't have a happy ending.
I've never changed my mind.
I didn't write letters to myself.
I've stayed true to myself.
It's time for a real woman to become champion.
People like you aren't meant to be champion.
You have been lucky I didn't get here sooner.
Everyone knows my story. Everyone knows that I've had to scratch and claw.
Bayley tried to hold on to her dream.
Bayley to belly! She can weather the storm. Bayley has done it!
Respect isn't just given around here, it's earned.
Challenger in this matchup. No doubt about it.
Dominance personified in the women's division. Since she arrived at NXT, everything has changed. Nia Jax is a legitimate threat to the entire division.
An absolute powerhouse.
Never have we seen a woman step into our women's division and be as dominant in such a short amount of time, earning herself a high-profile matchup in this platform for the NXT Women's Championship.
WWE legend Road Dogg tweeted earlier today, as much as he loves Bayley, he doesn't think she stands a chance tonight against Nia Jax.
I don't think Road Dogg's alone in his opinion.
It has been for Bayley since capturing the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver Brooklyn. Defending it in an historic 30-minute Iron Man match, I should say, against Sasha Banks. And now, here tonight, for the first time ever, defending the NXT Women's Championship live from London.
Bayley overcomes so much, shedding the image of gullibility, showing that it's okay to embrace the innocence of your personality, and in the process, start a movement to be the proud flag bearer of women's wrestling.
But Bayley looks rather jubilant for having just walked into the den of a lioness like Nia Jax. This could be her last title defense.
Bayley's heard so many times, you can't do this. You can't accomplish that dream. But every time, every month, every year, Bayley continues to prove critics wrong.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax. And her opponent, from San Jose, California, she is the NXT Women's Champion. It's Bayley.
Yeah, guys, I think Bayley would tell you herself. I mean, she is a little nervous coming into this matchup. There is a little trepidation. By that same token, Bayley's confident that she can defend against the toughest challenge of her reign. Universe here in London may be
there's really nothing to say.
Overcoming that obstacle.
There's really nothing to say listening to them.
Talk about home court advantage.
Nia Jax, so powerful.
There's that power we talked about on display already. Bayley is not going to overpower Nia Jax.
And don't forget, championship matchup, Nia Jax can only win the title by pinfall or submission.
Look at Bayley here taking it to Nia Jax, not backing down.
Triple H called Bayley the ultimate underdog. Nia Jax, a monster. Oh my goodness. And we are witnessing that right now. Oh my goodness, tossing Bayley right across the ring.
You almost wonder how. Nia Jax has been on the scene for such a short amount of time here in NXT, but how long has she been plotting this? How long has she been planning to be the one to challenge Bayley?
Today, Sasha Banks tweeted, quote, "Some people were born into this," talking about Nia Jax. Meanwhile, say to Bayley, "You were born to do this."
Oh my God, I don't care where you were born, power like that just doesn't appear out of nowhere. Nia Jax is an absolute freaky, athletic woman.
The likes of which we have never seen in NXT, ragdolling the NXT champion around.
Guys,
and Bayley's NXT Women's title reign could be over quick.
It'll be over before it really gets started.
Gosh. I mean, when's the last time we've seen a woman who could just physically impose her will?
Never. I mean, Nia Jax is a whole different breed.
Really, you look at this on paper, this is a complete mismatch.
Bayley's starting to fade, guys.
On paper, this is like Manny Pacquiao versus Mike Tyson. I mean, both incredibly talented, but just not in the same class.
Oh. Bayley showing some heart, trying to break out of this predicament.
Like a dragon sleeper on there.
Nia Jax using the turnbuckles to her advantage. Even phase Nia.
The key here for Bayley is to maintain that mental confidence. Even if maybe your first couple offensive maneuvers don't work, stay the course. Remind yourself that you are the champion.
One more. Bayley again. It is questionable if those back elbows even stung Nia Jax.
She's down to one knee.
I don't think we've seen Nia knocked down yet, have we?
Report for Bayley, cut down the size of Nia.
Bayley pulling out some Masachono there. That kick to the face.
Leverage. Still on her feet. Bayley to the top. Flying back elbow. But still, Bayley unable to topple Nia Jax.
Stay the course, Bayley. Stay the course.
Another flying elbow.
The course leads right into a brick wall, Byron. What course she's supposed to stay on?
Yeah, that brick wall's rocking a little bit.
More time, and Bayley just swatted out of the air.
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Nia Jax just spiking Bayley down. Uh-oh.
Yeah, look at Bayley. Look at Bayley. Any opening she can grab a hold of. Bayley's trying to use it.
Bayley trying to force Nia Jax to submit, but again, Nia still with leverage.
Wow. Freaky strength.
Bring it down, back it up. Let's go. Bring it down, listen up, let's go. The NXT Women's Champion in a dangerous spot, perched on the top rope. Nia Jax imposing her will on Bayley.
Nia Jax has been imposing her will a lot.
And I hate to say it, guys, I mean, really, what chance does Bayley have here?
Well, this is almost hopeless. This is a championship match. Bayley's your champion. Nia Jax has to defeat Bayley. Until that happens, there's a chance.
Bayley's got more heart than anybody in the entire business, but and she's got an experience advantage tonight. I mean, I don't know if that's going to help her at all. It hasn't to this point.
This could be a very... Nia's been knocked off her feet. This could be the game-changing opportunity that Bayley's been searching for in this matchup.
Bayley! Cover! To retain the championship, and Bayley launched out of the ring.
What a kick out.
I think the key for Bayley right now is just try to frustrate Nia Jax. Try to frustrate her enough that she makes a mistake that you can utilize.
Yeah, but how frustrated has Bayley got to be already? She's thrown everything she has. Oh, that's it. New women's champion.
Corey, Bayley had to know coming into this match it was going to be an uphill battle.
That's it. New women's champion here. No. Bayley gets the shoulder up.
Bayley had to know you got to come into this with a couple backup plans. Couple audibles ready to be called.
Nia Jax can't get frustrated here. This is unfamiliar territory. She usually just dominates.
That feeds into the advantage for Bayley.
Samoa drop.
That's not much of an advantage for Bayley, Byron.
You're right.
Oh my goodness. 3 Samoa drops. And we are about to see a brand new NXT Women's Champion. Can you believe this? Here in London, Nia Jax.
Kick out.
How did Bayley kick out? How is that possible?
Let's take another look at this. Pop-up Samoa drop.
I don't know if it's instinct. I don't know if it's just Bayley's internal will to never quit.
That's an experience thing on the part of Nia Jax, though. You never cover a champion with one foot. Bayley's going to keep fighting.
Oh. You know it's not in Bayley's nature, but you almost wonder if she'd be smart to take a count out.
No. Bayley's fought too long, too hard to get where she is right now, to be NXT Women's Champion.
Forget the count out. I think at this point, Bayley's thinking about changing careers. She might be out. Oh! That might have torn Bayley's shoulder right out of the socket.
See, they may have separated the shoulder. One time, Nia trap. Nia Jax with a leg drop. Oh, not again, not again.
That's it, guys.
We're witnessing a massacre.
And one more for good measure, just to make sure. Oh my God.
3 leg drops.
Sheer
to the back of the head and around the globe.
That's enough.
NXT.
What?
Wow.
NXT fans around the globe thought they were about to witness a brand new women's champion.
I thought so too.
Oh God, that had to injure Bayley's shoulder.
We talk about Bayley's heart all the time, but how in the world is Bayley still in this?
I gotta wonder if it's instinct alone.
We understand a large contingent on hand at Full Sail University watching NXT TakeOver live from London.
Maybe they can welcome home Nia Jax with her shiny new women's championship.
Maybe it's just...
What are these fools in England singing about? Bayley's in a world of trouble, and you're singing her a song.
They're trying to will Bayley on. That's what they're trying to do.
Call her a paramedic. Get her a security guard.
As a proud champion in Bayley, despite this continued onslaught of dominance by Nia Jax. And one proud champion who's just trying to survive.
Yeah, but at what point does the referee end this matchup?
He should stop it now. I mean, Bayley can live to fight another day. I'm sure she'll get a rematch.
Well, Bayley sure isn't going to quit.
Bayley might have too much heart, too much guts to quit. But I mean, at this point, for her well-being's sake, the ref should just call it. Over. This is, I can't even watch this.
It's very, very hard to watch.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hold on, Bayley still has some fight.
Oh!
Bayley still has some fight. Where'd this come from?
She's got a guillotine choke on. She's got those legs wrapped.
Got it cinched in.
Nia's far from the ropes, but can Bayley hang on?
And this is becoming a desperate situation for Nia Jax very quickly.
Perhaps the very last ounces of energy that Bayley has left.
That wasn't enough.
Slips away.
You got to give Bayley credit for hanging on for dear life, but at this point,
you wonder if that was the...
It's over.
What does she have left in the tank?
Last effort from Bayley to try to...
Oh, hold on, wait a minute, one more time! Bayley again! The NXT Women's Championship is on the line in this matchup. The champion, Bayley, fighting the odds yet again.
All Bayley can do now is just squeeze! Just squeeze!
Can Bayley make Nia Jax tap out? The answer is no. Jax slamming Bayley down.
But you can see the effects on Nia Jax.
I don't care how big, how powerful you are, when the blood flows cut off to your brain, it has a strong effect.
And what little time maybe now that Bayley's been able to buy, maybe she can mount some sort of offense.
It doesn't look like that's going to happen, Saxton. We'll give Bayley her credit where it's due. It's been a hard-fought battle, but at this point...
One more time, Bayley again!
Don't stop fighting! That is the elbow of Bayley, just don't stop fighting!
And Nia Jax down to one knee! Jax is down to one knee, not fading! Jax is fading! Nia Jax! Could be out, the shoulders are down! Referee checking! How is Bayley? How is Bayley done this?
Oh my God!
Where is Bayley finding this reserve of energy? This is unbelievable!
That guillotine is locked in deep.
Nia Jax could be fading!
Bayley's holding on like her life depends on it!
It does! The NXT Women's title hangs in the balance!
The body of Nia Jax with...
She Bayley's still fighting. Nia Jax is still fighting, trying to find a way.
Nia Jax forced to tap out. What a tremendous matchup.
Here's your winner by submission and still the NXT Women's Champion. It's Bayley.
Unreal. You gotta give Bayley her just due.
You gotta give her all the credit in the world. I counted her out. I thought there was no way she was gonna overcome those odds. Nia Jax was just too powerful tonight, and Bayley proved each and every one of us that thought that way dead wrong.
Bayley was beat up. Bayley was bruised, and yet, just somehow, Bayley found a way to hand Nia Jax her first defeat here in NXT, and in the process, hold on to the NXT Women's Championship.
What persistence on the part of the NXT Women's Champion, Bayley, when it seemed that all was lost. Bayley kept on fighting back. We didn't know how she would find a way, but she kept on battling.
She survived everything Nia Jax threw at her, and then some. I thought this thing had ended 5-6 minutes ago, but Bayley, with that pit bull-like persistence, just hanging on for dear life. I mean, let's be honest, that's what it was. And eventually it was enough to force Jax to tap out. There is your women's champion.
Yeah, persistence, that's been the story of Bayley's entire life. From an 11-year-old girl who went to her first wrestling show to now NXT Women's Champion, breaking the mold, setting the standard, and now doing what many imagined would have been the impossible, and that's defeating Nia Jax. Congratulations, Bayley. What a win. What a win. Well, guys, we still got more action to come tonight, but check this out. We got a special, Christmas treat, if you will, a fatal four-way tag team match. The Vaudevillains versus the Hype Bros versus Reagan Murphy and Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. I can't wait.
Guys, take a look at this. I've known Samoa Joe a long, long time, and I have never, ever seen him more focused than he is for his NXT title match tonight.
And it all comes down to these two global superstars who came together to win the first ever Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, but a decade-long friendship dissolved over the pursuit of the coveted NXT Championship.
I think it's to you.
A 10-year friendship. 10-year friendship down the drain, when in reality, I would have given him a title shot in the first place.
Listen, I'm not trying to justify what I did. What I did was a horrible, horrible thing. But when it comes to the NXT Championship, sacrifices must be made.
We are defined by two things: the choices that we make and the actions that we put behind them.
I hate to spring this on you, but I could have gone about this a lot of ways.
And when they announced the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Finn Balor, you came to me, and we won it all.
I want a shot at the championship. You got it.
But Finn, you put no action behind it.
It's not that easy, actually. We've lost focus on who is the #1 contender.
And where does that leave me? Waiting? I don't wait.
In case you people don't know, I'm Samoa Joe, and the very second I stepped foot in NXT, I was owed, but more importantly, I am entitled to an NXT Championship match.
We used to be friends, Joe. Yeah, I used to trust you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
There's nobody in the NXT locker room that I knew better or trusted more than Samoa Joe. I don't care what Joe's reasons are. He's destroyed a 10-year friendship, and now it's personal.
Oh no! Uh-oh. It's Samoa Joe trying to put the champ to sleep.
I realize that there's a very good chance that Finn Balor will bring along his demon. That piece of him which makes him almost superhuman. You see, the demon is only a piece of you. And I'm 100% complete, total, and utter monster.
Samoa Joe saying he was not going to wait. Can you blame him?
Samoa Joe has traveled the world. He has done this for many years, and he has held titles everywhere he has gone. The NXT Championship to this point has eluded him, and he didn't feel like waiting any longer.
I think that's a key right there, Corey. In this man's 16-year career, he has held major championships all over the world, every promotion he's competed in. And I almost feel like Samoa Joe internally maybe a little disappointed in himself. Maybe he figured when he came to NXT last May, he would have been in the title picture quicker. He would have been NXT champion sooner.
About what Samoa Joe said. Finn Balor did not put any action behind what he said, and that's giving Samoa Joe an opportunity at the NXT title. So Joe went into it. Can you blame him for that?
Absolutely not. Samoa Joe knows what he wants. He wants the NXT title, and unfortunately for Finn Balor, Balor has it.
tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen Finn Balor in this state, this is where Finn Balor taps into the darker side of his soul, the more sinister side of his personality, to succeed where most would fail. This is the alter ego that Finn Balor calls the Demon.
And that is 100% utter monster all the time, Samoa Joe.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And his opponent, from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing 190 pounds, he is the NXT Champion, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor has held the NXT Championship since July 4th of this year. Captured it from Kevin Owens in Tokyo.
Key with that win, Rich, is that Finn spent 8 years training in Japan, competing in Japan, where he won that championship. And now here we are in the UK, also familiar territory for Finn Balor.
But Samoa Joe's no stranger to the UK. Samoa Joe has been all over the world. He's competed in the biggest stages all over the globe.
To talk about this matchup on social media, use the hashtag Balor versus Joe. And pinfall submission, the only way that Samoa Joe can capture the championship from Balor here tonight. 79 fans, I should say, 10,079 on hand, sold out here tonight in London. Watching around the globe on the WWE Network.
Good is on our hands tonight. Main event, NXT Championship.
Balor may invoke the demon, but Samoa Joe is an agent of brutality. Here to make the sunburn red in Balor's universe.
You were mentioning that home field advantage. It sounds like the crowd here in London's about a 50-50 split.
Well, don't forget about the star power that Samoa Joe brought to NXT when he first came here. Samoa Joe had his following. Whether you agree with his actions or not, Samoa Joe has earned a lot of respect throughout this industry.
What a kick by Balor. We're thinking the same thing, Graves. From a tactical standpoint, though, nearly 100-pound difference between Balor and Joe. Balor announced at 190, Joe at 282. But Balor launching with a drop kick into Samoa Joe. Does that weight difference make any difference at all throughout the course of this matchup for him?
I don't think so. I mean, Samoa Joe's in as great cardiovascular shape as anybody.
Look at Finn Balor. Look at that look on Balor's face. That is a man who is truly embracing that demonic side of his personality to combat Samoa Joe here tonight. He is in another world. 2, 3.
Balor invoking the Jack the Ripper theme here in London. Oh! Tapping into that dark passenger that he carries within him.
Finn Balor's definitely bringing it tonight. I mean, he's on the attack full force right off the bat. That's what he's going to have to do.
Look at the artwork on
what the NXT champion is doing.
Forget these two competitors trained together at the Inoki Dojo in California. They know each other very well, going back over 10 years.
Yeah, now they're trying to destroy each other.
You can't worry about the past. You can't worry about friendship.
Oh! That could have been it right there.
And that's how quickly things change, especially when you're dealing with a man like Samoa Joe.
Triple H said in the media call this week that Samoa Joe has seemingly flipped a switch and gone back in time. It's like he's rejuvenated himself in the last few months.
Look, Samoa Joe has changed his own rules of engagement in order to achieve his goal, which is to be a champion here in NXT.
What stuck with me was the words we heard from Samoa Joe before the match. Finn Balor, the demon is a part of him. Samoa Joe is 100% monster. He doesn't need to tap into a side of his psyche. He doesn't need to put a costume on. He just goes out there and beats you up.
It's a little more than a costume.
Balor going for that double stop on the stairs, and boom! Right into a Uranagi. Be careful not to get himself disqualified.
But he's definitely making the most of the referee's count to do as much damage as possible with those rapid-fire jabs.
That's what Joe tends to do.
Balor answers. Caught him with that one. Balor went down quick.
Balor again defeated Kevin Owens for the championship last July in Tokyo. Defended the title in a ladder match against Kevin Owens in Brooklyn. But has he ever faced somebody, oh my goodness, with the force of Samoa Joe?
It never ceases to amaze me. A man who is 300+ pounds moves around like a lightweight. It's incredible striking ability. His hands, his feet, you name it, it's a weapon.
Every time Balor seems to be fighting back and gaining ground, Joe cuts him off at the knee.
You notice the demeanor on Samoa Joe's face never changes. That look of disgust, that look of focus, that cold, calculating body language Samoa Joe holds on to maintain dominance.
Seems of this rivalry planted after Samoa Joe asked for a title opportunity against Finn Balor. Was denied by William Regal, the general manager of NXT. Joe felt insulted that Finn Balor didn't make it happen. Forward for the title and a kick out.
Yeah, it's convenient, but Joe says he felt betrayed by Finn Balor. It wasn't Finn Balor who denied Joe. It was Regal who said, look, you gotta earn your opportunity in a battle.
You know, this big giant knee from Samoa Joe, cover
for the championship and kick out.
Listen, guys, let's not worry about how we got here, why Samoa Joe's here. The fact is Samoa Joe is beating the tar out of the demon in London.
Oh, that he is at the moment.
Whoever would have thought the NXT Championship being defended prime time live in London.
Finn just trying to get those hands up, trying to block those blows, but Joe's just so quick. He knows where to find those openings.
Balor could be out cold. Balor could be out.
Man, are you all right? Champ, communicate with me. Are you all right? You want to keep going? You okay?
Referee making sure Balor can continue. Chops by Samoa Joe. Joe wants to dismantle his former friend. But Balor's gonna fight back.
I don't know if it's wise to get into a striking match with Samoa Joe.
What's trending right now on Twitter, NXT TakeOver London. And we can see new NXT champion trending, but Joe misses with the senton.
Balor may have just saved his championship by getting out of the way.
How much the stress going into this matchup is weighing on Balor. Oh, man! Samoa Joe, nearly 300 pounds, launching himself through the ropes and wiping out the NXT champion Finn Balor.
We're talking about 5 seconds that went by. Finn Balor thought he had Joe locked, and then just like this, Samoa Joe full speed ahead, using every ounce of that 300-pound plus frame to take out the champion.
Like getting hit in the face with a school bus. Samoa Joe knows what is at stake, and he is willing to do anything and everything necessary to walk out of London NXT champion.
This could do it. Samoa Joe hooks the leg, and Balor able to get the right shoulder up at 2.5.
You've got a guy like Finn Balor who's so proud to be the face of NXT. He's called NXT the most influential brand in the world today, and yet you're facing a man like Samoa Joe who is hell-bent on doing anything possible to take that away from you.
Comes with the territory, Byron. When you're an NXT champion, you've got everybody gunning for you.
Power bomb by Joe. Shoulders are down it. Oh, no. New champion. And Finn Balor taps out.
In the center of the ring, a long ways away from those ropes, Finn Balor.
Oh, no.
Crossface.
And how resourceful is Samoa Joe?
Submission maneuver to submission maneuver.
Joe yelling at Finn Balor, tap out, tap out.
Balor struggling, trying to reach out to the bottom rope. But hold on, Balor.
Joe
trying to use his weight to pin Samoa Joe. Joe rolls him right back into the crossface.
Joe using his weight to stop Finn Balor from being able to crawl over and break this whole.
He's gonna break the demon in half. What would it mean for Samoa Joe to make the demon submit?
Balor gets his bottom foot on the rope. That'll break the hold.
No, well, at least for the time being, Finn Balor still has life in this matchup.
Again, the NXT Championship is on the line. The challenger, the man you're looking at right there, Samoa Joe. Finn Balor, the champion. DDT! Joe went for that short arm clothesline, countered beautifully by the champ.
Very important recovery time now for Finn Balor. Gotta get your head back together.
This could be a pivotal moment in the match. Joe dropped hard on top of his head. Balor needs to recover as best he can.
Balor's fighting back, but has Samoa Joe done too much damage already?
I don't think so, Rich.
Finn still seems to have enough left in the tank. He's going to bring the fight to Samoa Joe.
Lightning strike chops.
Get hit in the chest with a frying pan.
Over goes Finn. Wow, what a nasty back elbow. And Joe.
Not good. Balor might be out cold already.
This is not good at all.
Maybe not.
Corner enziguri. Down goes Joe to the outside.
But he's still on his feet.
Wait a minute. Swan dive over the top. The
just reached that moment where you can't worry about repercussions. You just gotta go. You just gotta charge ahead. Double stop to the back.
That's it.
Balor, rolling Joe over. Hooks the leg with the title on the line and a kick out. 2.5.
Take another look at this. Finn Balor willing to do whatever it takes to keep his championship.
Whatever it takes is right. You just identify your target like that here and just strike it. Strike it till it can't move anymore.
We've seen Balor go for this before. Is he going to be able to get Joe up, though?
I don't think so.
That's it. Joe's out on his feet.
Here comes Balor. Sling blade connects. Maybe out for good. Balor lining up Samoa Joe. Here he comes. Gets set up. Oh no.
Oh, you don't.
Muscle buster on the way. As he made a new champion. Balor shimmies through. Oh, and Samoa Joe just able to kick out. Pele kick. Not sure if Finn got all of it, but
He got enough of it.
what a match.
The NXT title is on the line. Finn Balor has taken a tremendous amount of punishment. Somehow he has found a way to get himself back in the matchup. But right now, it is anyone's match.
Guys, I think you can agree with me. This is what a championship match is all about. This is what a championship match should be.
Joe can only win the title by pinfall or submission.
Just a machine, Samoa Joe.
Rolling elbow by Joe.
He got caught.
Coquina clutch.
Finn Balor has been forced to pass out twice, but Balor.
Great ring awareness by Balor, able to break that before Joe got it locked in completely.
The last two times Joe had Balor locked into that coquina clutch. Balor was foaming at the mouth.
He's going for it again.
And Samoa Joe dragging the champion back in the ring. He knows that's what he needs to do if he wants to win the championship.
History may be about to repeat itself again.
Will Samoa Joe force Finn Balor to pass out for a third time and capture the NXT Championship? Double stop! How did Balor roll through? Where did he find the strength?
Tell that both Finn Balor and Samoa Joe came prepared in this match to counter his opponent's best offense.
You don't become some of the best wrestlers in the world without doing your homework.
Here comes the champ. Sling blade again. Balor one more time. Drop kick into the corner, but Joe's still on his feet. And Finn Balor's still gonna come. One more time with the drop kick, but again, Joe remains upright. The drop kick from behind, and this time Joe's flat on his back. Finn Balor's feeling it. He knows I was thinking Muscle Buster again.
Oh no. Balor holding on for dear life. He knows that if he wants to retain the championship, he has to fight back with everything he's got left. Huge chop sends Joe down. Could have gone. Cover.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Finn Balor!
We have just seen Finn Balor paint an incredible platform of perseverance to survive, and I do mean survive, this battle with Samoa Joe. One of those matches, guys, that Finn Balor, I guarantee you, was going to look at himself in the mirror and know that he truly deserves to be the face of NXT.
Well, the Demon had to go through hell to retain his championship. But you're absolutely right, Byron. That's what a champion is made of.
Finn Balor struggled at points in the matchup. We thought Samoa Joe had Balor's number.
I thought this was it. Balor able to keep those fingertips in just enough to prevent Joe from locking in the Coquina clutch. Able to break it. Here again, looks like Joe looking to finish it all off. Roll through. Bam! Double stomp. Gut check after gut check in the main event tonight.
This was it. I mean, this was the key. This was the opening. This was the one opportunity you searched for.
A huge moment of the matchup.
The defining moment of the matchup. The Demon takes flight.
Balor was first on that top rope, and Joe came after him. We thought that Joe had him lined up for the Muscle Buster. Balor knew that he had to fight with every ounce of strength, every ounce of energy that he had left, if there was any hope of retaining his NXT championship, and he did just that.
We talked about how much pride Finn Balor has in NXT. In his mind, there are no greener pastures. There is no higher level. This is where you want to be. And at least tonight, we know that Finn Balor's future will continue as the face of NXT.
What a tremendous week it has been across the United Kingdom. NXT traveling overseas for the first time ever. And what a night it has been here to cap it all off in London. A sold-out crowd, 10,079. On hand at the SSE Wembley Arena. And many more watching around the globe. Live in prime time from London. Finn Balor retains the NXT Championship in a tremendous battle against Samoa Joe. You see the trainers out to look at not only Samoa Joe, who has helped up the walkway, but now Finn Balor being evaluated as well.
Yeah, you had to know if you were Finn Balor. I mean, you weren't going to walk out of this match without some bruises, without being rocked a little bit. But Finn did what he had to do. He tapped into that demonic side to overcome the challenge of Samoa Joe.
It was the Demon versus the Monster. This was Godzilla versus King Kong. The Demon takes flight like a gargoyle in London.
And that gargoyle connected in what you call, Corey, a defining moment to retain the NXT Championship.
That's what it's about. Fighting spirit, a warrior's heart. Finn Balor, NXT champion.
What a tremendous event. Thank you so much for joining us in London and across the globe. Finn Balor retains the NXT Championship. Good night from London.